Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we are on our second try here, and we are right before the previous game crash, so we should be able to just hop in here and grab this assassinate mission exactly as before, except this, and this is all set up exactly the way that it was when we crashed previously, and now we just hope that this doesn't crash again, because that would be awkward. This is an assassinate in an urban environment. And this is just so much better of a start. It's just that starting RNG is quite different. So let's push forward here, and now that I have some knowledge of RogueTech, we should be able to get this started much more easily. So we need to destroy the target and escape. We've had confirmation from several sources that a high-ranking The Lyran Commonwealth officer is moving in the open. I feel like that wasn't quite the way that sentence was supposed to go. This is a rare opportunity to disrupt their command structure on Galatia. We'll pay a 33% bonus per lance if you can also destroy his personal guard and any other The Lyran Commonwealth in the AO. Again, I feel like that's not how that's supposed to go. Commander, we should expect heavy resistance. We might get a shot at the officer alone, but his guard and support units won't be far off. You have to either strike hard and fast and then bug out, or bring enough firepower for everyone. Indeed. Now it was about here where it crashed previously. Looks like we're good. Glad you could grace us with your presence. Lead the way, Merc. These are the coordinates that Karita provided, so the target officer should be in the area. Engage as you see fit, Commander. Once he's down, head to the evac point for your pickup. Okay. So let's take a quick look at what we've got here. We see a J. Edgar, a Scorpion, we see a Harasser scout tank. That is a lot of reinforcements. We do see a Steiner VTOL over here.
Commander.
We should probably remove this. What's our hit odds? Exceptionally low. These are standard SRMs here. We'll move in as close as we can to this helicopter. And 27.8%? 27%. Okay. Yeah, I think we take these odds. It's a scout helicopter, so it should die pretty quickly if we hit just a couple times. Yeah, that's about what I expected, if I'm honest.
Yep.
So we'll move up our Mongoose here. And this should go much better. We do have 100 streak ammo. It's just an SRM-2. What are the hit odds on a streak? Very low. I think we still take this.
Let her rip.
Okay. Helicopter is down. Fantastic.
And stay down.
So where are those supporting enemy forces at? Also, where is that general at? Up here. Okay.
Ready for orders.
Well, we do see a Steiner assassin over here. So I think we just close on that.
Heading out.
And let's work on taking this down.
Now let's see how you handle this.
Missed the large laser, sadly. Are they going to move the assassin currently? It's in that phase. Yeah, they're pulling the assassin up over this way.
What can I do for you?
So I think that we are simply going to sprint the hatchetman up over this way to try to cut him off. And then we're done. Oh, hello, that's a Condor with a flamer. The flamer did miss, so that's good.
Keep your eyes peeled, Commander. This looks like an ideal place for an ambush.
Kinda does, doesn't it? Got a harasser moving up over there. There's definitely a lot of enemies. I'm hoping that this J. Edgar and Scorpion can do some damage to this Condor. Well, they did some damage to us. Thanks, buddies. Very rude. I'd prefer if they'd just move alongside here and just fire on the Condor. No, don't go up there. Very silly. Okay. So what do we got going on over here? We've got that assassin out here. We don't know exactly where. Our sensor situation does not appear to be great. Okay, that's another scout helicopter. Here's the assassin, actually. Ooh. Firing on the mongoose. Okay. A little bit bad luck that it actually hit. I do want to move up over here. What's our range situation like on this? It's kind of hard to tell from this angle. And there we go. Apparently we can't be directly straight up and down and still pan like that. Which is kind of interesting. So we'd essentially have to close in over here with the mongoose in order to get in close enough range. And I'm not sure if we actually want to do this. Maybe we should just take pot shots from the cover of over here. Actually, yeah, well, that's the building hit odds. These are the helicopter hit odds, which are much lower. But I think we still take this.
Firing.
Okay, we did some damage there.
Awaiting orders.
And now we have our javelin here, which I would like to put up over this way. 6.5%. Those are some garbage hit odds. That would be 8 ammo that we'd utilize. I think we'll reserve. We'll see what this assassin does. It's closing in over here and firing on the Cronus and doing a surprising amount of damage. What was that 20 that it dealt there? I don't know. We've got an unidentified beam weapon there.
Orders?
I think we maybe jump the Cronus up over this way? Or maybe just retreat it back. We can still fire on the helicopter from here. Our hit odds are pretty bad, but I think we take those hit odds.
Got it.
And we go ahead and fire on the helicopter. I think we don't fire the SRM-4, but everything else, we take these odds. With any luck, we'll get a hit or two. Nope. None at all. That's okay. I do want to pull the hatchetman back over this way, I think. We'll see what this tank ends up doing. The assassin has, of course, already moved. Okay, indirect fire from up this direction. That's fine. Inferno rounds. That's less fine. Okay.
Waiting on you, Commander.
I feel like maybe we jump the hatchetman up over here to fire on the helicopter and be able to come down over this way next round. Those are some good LBX hit odds. We only have 10 rounds, so we'll have to use this sparingly. And yeah, this is a very orange screen. Those were not good laser spreads. Okay. This thing is very, very close to dead, though. So the harasser is now going to move over here and fire on the assassin and completely miss. That's okay, I guess. They're continuing to fire on the mongoose. Those indirect rounds are doing barely anything, though. But I believe the mongoose does not have jump jets. Okay. We've got a wheeled APC making its way in. We need to abandon this position. And make our stand over here with our allies, as they have more mechs and vehicles moving in. Quite a lot of them, actually. There's a striker over here. Okay. Structure exposed on the Cronus. Hang on. Did they attack the rear there? Yes. Okay. That makes sense.
Standing by.
So we'll pull the Javelin over this way, I think. Or perhaps... I wish the Javelin had jump jets right now. Perhaps we'll pull the Javelin up over here. 4.7%? 10.4%? I mean... there's flames on the way. We have bad LOS. Otherwise, we could attack the Condor over here. 24% chance. And I think we'll take
Order
that.
confirmed.
Actually, 50% odds.
Firing all weapons.
That was not great. Okay. Scorpion fired on the sprint and missed. Typical. Are these flames out? Looks like it. That would be good. This is definitely heavy resistance, though. There's no doubt about that. This is, I think, heavier resistance than is warranted, perhaps, for a half-skull mission. Just, throwing that one out there. It's trying to figure out where it wants to move the helicopter to right now. Looks like it decided on over here, and now the game has frozen a bit. There we go. Okay, it's attacking this Scorpion. That's fine.
What do you need?
So we can now pull the Mongoose off over here, with the idea being that we attack the helicopter and get it finished off. About like so.
Aye, aye. Engaging target.
Okay. That is a dead attack
Enemy
helicopter.
vehicle destroyed. Aye, aye.
Next, I want to pull the Javelin up over here. And we're going to fire on the Condor. Like so.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
That was decent, I guess, on the hit odds. The Assassin moves next, and I really want to move the Cronus. Unfortunately, we couldn't. Luckily, it attacked the Javelin and did basically nothing. It did hit the Cronus's internal with 1 damage. But that's not the worst thing that could have happened. Honestly, I feel like we can get 2 evasive hips here, but we can't correctly turn if we do. We could jump, but I honestly want to back off a little bit here. That armor is still quite thick on the Condor. So I kind of feel like maybe we jump back over here. Our hit odds are going to be substantially worse. But I kind of want to put some space between us and the Condor.
Confirmed.
And our heat is sufficiently high with his flamers that I don't want to fire the large laser. And maybe not this medium laser as well.
Target confirmed.
That was terrible. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see what the Condor does here. We may have to not fire the Cronus next round. just because this heat is very intense. There are multiple flamers on this Condor, and it is not dying. Okay, indirect LRMs on the Cronus are going to do nothing. That's completely fine.
I hear ya.
Now, we're going to finish this Hatchetman's maneuver, which was to jump over here. I would have really preferred being able to jump here. Apparently that is not an option. We could, I suppose, jump there. But I'd really prefer to not jump too much. This would involve another jump next round. I do think that this is a decent place to jump. And we just fire on the Condor with everything we've got.
Firing everything I've got.
Apparently we managed to hit our mech here with the LBX, which I'm actually a little surprised by. I thought there was enough space there. Much HP does this building have? Enough for now. Okay. This is definitely going to be a long mission if we're going to slog our way all the way through this, though. And maybe not one that's worth the payout. Okay, the Condor went for the Scorpion. That's actually super good for us. That was just internal damage on the Condor, wasn't it? It was. But it didn't breach the armor. J. Edgar not doing very much useful. That wheeled APC is making its way inward. And if we have to withdraw, we can withdraw. I'd like to avoid that for right now, though.
We're getting outflanked.
Oh, you're fine. See? You're completely fine. They're just wasting their ammo. At this range, there's not too much that they can actually do. That Inferno round is going to suck a bit. Actually, it immediately extinguished. I'm okay with that. Okay, well, we're definitely heavily outnumbered, but we outnumber them here, which is an interesting development. We could turn around like this. I actually really like this angle. We come in on the Assassin. These are fantastic hit odds. This is strong side, sadly, but its armor is quite weak. Yep, that was a lot of damage, actually. Fantastic. How did we get turned like that? Okay, there we go. Okay, the Assassin jumps up on the building and attacks the Harasser a bit. It actually did some damage to its own Condor as well.
Commander?
So the Assassin is now where? Up here? I'll allow it. Let's see, we don't have jump jets on this particular mech. I think we'll just take these rather poor hit odds. Actually, no, that's the building. There we go. We'll fire on the Assassin with these rather poor hit odds.
Give them everything I've got.
Whole lot of nothing. Okay. Foot IK in RogueTech is weird. I've been noticing that there's a lot of foot IK issues with a lot of the models.
Careful, they're looping around back.
Yeah, you're fine. See? Completely fine. Okay, he's firing on the Harasser. That Harasser is starting to take, yep, catastrophic damage, as I thought.
Receiving you.
But in that case, that means that the Cronus can definitely move over here. We could even, in theory, jump like this and have better hit odds,
Got it.
which is what we're going to do. If we do this, we have an ammo explosion chance. So I think I will avoid firing this medium laser. There we go. No, I don't want to fire on the civilian building. I want to fire on the assassin. Yeah, these are more like the hit odds I was expecting. Okay, we took down the building. So the assassin actually takes heavy fall damage from that, which is perfect. So we're going to get to move the the hatchetman pretty soon. That wheeled APC is closing in.
What can I do for you?
You can get off of this building if you can. You actually can't jump off of this building. Okay. Just looking at hit odds here. 27, 24. I think we're close enough that we need to fire on the Condor because of the cluster munitions in the LBX AC-10.
This should be good.
That was actually some really, really good shooting. I'm quite impressed with that. And this assassin is really taking some serious damage. They're going to continue to fire on the hatchetman, but this is indirect fire. The hatchetman has already moved, so I think that fire is going to go out. Ooh. They need to get some gunnery skill on these vehicles. That building is going to fall quite soon. Next round, we have to get the hatchetman off of it. Okay. So we can now move our Cronus. And I'm going to move into this cover here. And then the question is, do we go for the Condor or the Assassin? It's roughly, it's broadly similar hit odds. I think we go for the Condor, because we're shooting past the Assassin, and we may stray shot it. However, I think we do not fire the large laser, or this medium laser.
Firing on target.
Okay. Just because I don't want to risk too much overheat here.
Aye, aye.
Okay, the Javelin is going to have to step around over this way. These are not going to be good hit odds, so actually I'm going to sprint up over here.
On the move.
And then attack ground? I don't think that this is very useful, actually. We can attack after sprinting in RogueTech. That is a thing. Maybe we just go for the Assassin here. There is potential of a kill. Very, very small potential. There is potential. In this torso... Where's that LRM ammo stored? In the leg? We actually don't know. Yay, RogueTech. So I'm actually thinking we fire on the Condor and we may stray shot the Assassin. We don't really have a kill chance on the Condor, though.
Copy that.
Okay. We did destroy the lower leg on the
Target taking
Assassin.
critical hits.
And it just jumped onto a different building and is firing on the Cronus. Not doing too much. Okay.
What do you need?
So the Mongoose can now close in over here. Hit odds are going to be pretty garbage on that Assassin. Actually, it's roughly identical. Yeah, that's pretty close to identical.
I'm taking the shot.
Okay.
I hear ya.
The hatchetman, we have to get off of this building.
Time to fly.
There we go. Sadly, there is LOS over here, but that's pretty long range, and we have 2 evasive pips. I'm hoping that that covers it. Hit odds here are quite low. We're going to not fire the LBX.
No sweat.
You know what? That's fine. Okay. That's good. That's very, very good. So this assassin has very little HP left in that leg. It will die pretty soon. In fact, our vehicles might end up killing it. Okay, that's perfectly fine. We're going to be getting the hatchetman off of that building next round. And they're just wasting tons of LRMs, lobbing them over. This is really good for us, actually. Okay, that's damaging the building there, and it gave us +1 heat. We gotta get off this building, but we already knew that. The Condor is going to move over here and fire on the Scorpion. I'll allow it. Hang on, I want the camera... Oh, okay, we're dealing with this first. Called shot on the right leg. Hip destroyed. Head hit, pilot injured. Sadly, we did not kill that mech. We'll get there, though. And then the Condor will die next. This is an LRM Goblin. Okay, yep. I was afraid of that. I wanted to be able to just jump. But, I think that's still okay. The Hatchetman has plenty of armor still for now. Okay. Sketchy, it is your turn. I want you to get up here, into cover, and fire on this assassin. Please don't kill the J. Edgar. That should be a dead assassin. Yes. Fantastic.
That's a kill.
Okay, and with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we are going to see if we can pull this off or not. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.